You know, what's better than an old Greasy Triple? A fuel injected triple. How about a fuel injected turbo triple? Extra greasy. Yeah, that's right. Make sure you subscribe. You're not going to want to miss this. Yep, so what we're looking at here is an old 650 cc's of Greasy Tripleness. Piston port. Set of throttle, fuel injected throttle bodies to match. We're going to run her off some LS coils, of course. Got my boosted LS truck here, runs low 10s. If you want to see content on that, make sure you subscribe as well, because she's fun at the drag strip. I got the ECU in today. I was kind of waiting to start filming until I got this ECU in, so let's go ahead and get this unboxed. Alright, after a quick mechanic band-aid, because I cut myself. Sip of the Jack and Coke, let's get this unboxed. Oh, not really much to it. Just comes loose in a box. It's my first time using this brand of ECU. Uses Tuner Studio. I don't know how you say that. Project? I don't know, they're in Europe, so. So there's the ECU itself. Spartan 2.0. It'll do 4 cylinders, sequential, fuel, and spark. Ah, USB-C on it. Yeah, look at that. USB-C. That's nice. And then it comes with the harness. It says it's 1 meter, so I don't know what that is in freedom units. And a horsepower sticker. And then if you guys want to get one, MT Tronics is where you can buy one. They're the USA distributor for them. Yeah, this is pretty much all we're gonna do with this for now. I just kind of wanted to unbox it on camera to show you guys what we're working with. All right, I figure I'll show you what the motor is gonna go into. Got our stuff down there right now. It is gonna go into a '94 Polaris XLT Special. You know, she's not brand new, but she should work. You know, it's in clean enough condition to be used. I want to have this focused on just a pure race sled, so I want to do asphalt shit with it, and I also want to do 1,000-foot ice speed runs with it, and I'm sure some ice drag races or whatever. I don't know, it's got 5,200 miles on it. Big whoop. It's all, everything's got to get gone through. There's the old monoblock 580 that's in it now, what it came with. It runs. I plan on selling it, so if you need something, let me know. We're not going to do much on this today. One thing I do want to do is rip out this air box, and I couldn't find anything online, but I do want to see if the cylinder spacing, so where the carbs are, is the same spacing as the 650, or yeah, the 650 EFI motor. Just out of curiosity, if you could put those triple throttle bodies onto one of these motors. I think somebody might find it helpful. Ready, what's good time lapse? possible. I mean, you might have to make custom rubbers for on the cylinders, custom boots. I got a piece of metal in my way. Bend that over. Alright. They're definitely different, which I figured they would be. The 650 is a little bit wider cylinder spacing, so you ain't putting this on your old monoblock. Alright, so the main thing to make fuel injection work is letting that computer know the position of the crankshaft. If it doesn't know where the crankshaft is, it's not going to be able to, you know, make the injectors pulse or the spark go. So, got my little cheapo oscilloscope, and I actually made, it's down over there, yeah, I'll grab the camera and show you. I did a little proof of concept on an Articat EFI motor, not a Greasy Triple. It's a 550 EXT motor. You can see my harness on there. I'll plug in the video I have of this thing running, but I actually made this thing run off a different ECU. Still use Tuner Studio and everything, but that thing ran good. And now it's time to make a Greasy Triple run and then put a turbo on it. So yeah, I got my cheap scope out. We'll have to go through these wires and figure out if we can use something. If not, I'll have to do a custom trigger wheel. And this is what I mean by trigger wheel. This is a 28 tooth. It's not going to work on a triple, but it's just one I have laying around. Crusty. I pull the plugs out. Don't need them in there. Now we can spin it over easy. I'll actually have to use a drill on the crankshaft bolt. Down in here I can see it has a pickup, and it actually has there's 3 triggers on the flywheel. And by triggers I just mean little teeth. So imagine this is the flywheel. It's got three teeth on it. So I'm guessing that's how they fire the spark on a lot of these old EFI motors. The fuel injection is controlled by the actual computer, but the spark is still controlled by a CDI box on these. So really the only thing that's fancy with a computer is the fuel injection system. But to get good spark, you need a good trigger wheel on your flywheel. I'm not sure which wires go to that. Might have to pull the flywheel off. So I couldn't really get the type of signals I wanted off of this setup. So what I think I'm gonna do is, this is just three triangle bolt patterns. There to there, there, symmetrical, there to there, symmetrical. So what I'm gonna do is probably just make a custom trigger wheel to go in place of this pulley, because I really don't need water pump on this setup, because it's, you know, it's going to go down the drag strip, short little runs here and there, nothing long or to any extent. So I'll make a trigger wheel to go on there, and then we'll either try to reuse that trigger wheel, or I'll just build some kind of custom mount for a trigger wheel inside here. I'm hoping I can just maybe extend this out so then it's in line. You know, it should be able to make it in line with this, where this would be. All right, just rip that pulley off. You know, might be able to make little stands for this, the little pickup. and extend that out so it'll be in line with a trigger wheel, like kind of like this. It'll be different amount of teeth, probably different size. Honestly, that, I might be able to just weld something right to the flywheel. This would fit on there actually pretty good. That could be an option too, because it doesn't really need to ever come off again. I would just set it up so this missing tooth here, which usually there's supposed to be a tooth there, but this kind of is your top dead center. So this would just need to be top dead center on cylinder 1, which I would do the mag side. That's how these are done. And yeah, that actually might work out good. Kind of beats, and it would be in farther too, less I'd have to stick that out. So that would fit in there nicely. I'll see what I come up with. I'm sure that'll be in the next video. I already know this thing needs a rebuild. I could, you can see the piston damage through the cylinder wall, but why not do a compression test? Here's mag side. I don't know, 75. Bad. Ooh, even less on the middle cylinder. Bad. And this is the cylinder with all the scoring on it. You can see the pistons all mucked up and stuff. That's really bad. I'd give it 2 thumbs down, but I'm holding the camera. Yeah, just for fun. Did all 3 holes on this old girl. And about 90 across the board, so I'd say that's probably healthy enough for one of these old monoblocks. They don't really make a lot of power or anything, so they're kind of just, oh, everybody else is making triples, so I gotta make a triple too. And you get shit. I mean, it's no Articat triple. They're literally the king of triples. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not here to argue. Truth hurts, but nothing beats a Thundercat. And someday, hopefully we do EFI on a Thundercat with a turbo, because that would be sweet. Alrighty guys, made it this far. Appreciate you watching. I'm gonna finish it off. A little sneak peek under the hood of my turbo truck. Can do content on this thing too. But yeah, made it this far. Subscribe. You're not gonna want to miss this. Gonna be some Greasy Triple action. Alright, later.